and welcome back. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kaitlin. I make videos about wife life, motherhood, and lifestyle. If that's something you like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and show this mama some love. So in today's video, I actually want to show you how I meal prep step by step. I'm going to show you just a very simple, easy recipe that anyone can make. And I would love to do more videos like this in the future, more meal prepping ideas. And I just wanted to start off with something super easy. So I have actually been meal prepping for, I'd say about 6 or 7 years now. I don't necessarily meal prep because I am training or dieting or anything like that. My husband is actually a professional boxer, like I've mentioned before, and I was definitely meal prepping for him early on in our relationship. And basically, we've kind of meal prepped off and on throughout the years. It's not something we always do, but there are so many great benefits to meal prepping. We don't necessarily count calories or macros or anything like that. We just simply enjoy being able to have a quick meal to grab and go, like to take to work, or just to know like what ingredients we are eating. It is a good way to know that you have some nutrients in your meals. And there's just so many different benefits to meal prepping. Okay, 3 main reasons why we love meal prepping and why meal prepping has so many benefits. Number 1, it is fast. It's quick, it's ready to go for you. You don't even have to think about what you're gonna make for lunch because it's already prepared. Number 2, it saves you money. You don't have to stop through the drive-thru because you forgot your lunch. You already have it prepared, so you're saving money. Number 3, it can be healthy. You have the power to choose what nutrients go into your meals when you're prepping them. So you're not having to worry about what's going into your food because you're the one that is creating the meal. So this meal prep consists of grilled chicken, steamed broccoli and carrots, and white rice. So first I would start off by gathering all my ingredients, starting with my fresh vegetables, my carrots and broccoli in this case, my protein, which would be my chicken, and then my seasonings. So today I'm going to use Italian and garlic powder, salt and pepper, and then white rice to go with the whole meal. Now it is time to season the chicken with your seasonings of choice. In this case, again, I chose Italian seasoning, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And I like to season the front and the back lightly. And then you're ready to cook your chicken. Today, I'm gonna cook the chicken on the stove in a skillet, turning the dial to medium to high heat. And then I will drizzle some olive oil and let that warm up in the skillet before placing the chicken in the skillet to cook. I will let the olive oil warm up in the pan for about a few minutes, and then I can begin placing the chicken breasts into the skillet one by one, making sure I have enough room for all of the chicken to fit in the pan and that each side is getting cooked thoroughly. Sometimes if I notice that one piece of chicken is thicker than the other, then I will try to put those in the center of the pan so that they can cook all the way through. Once I've gotten all the chicken placed in the pan, I can go ahead and cover the skillet with the lid and move on. While the chicken is cooking, you can begin prepping your vegetables. I prefer getting fresh vegetables from the produce section. However, you can get them pre-cut in the frozen aisle. I really just cut them into the sizes that I prefer. Once you've cut one vegetable, it's time to take a break and go ahead and start flipping the chicken over in the pan for the first time. As you can see, the chicken should start to develop a nice golden color. After you've flipped the chicken one time, it is time to go back and prep the rest of your vegetables. Again, you can just slice the vegetables into whatever size or shape you prefer. There is no right way of doing this. Once your vegetables are cut and ready to go, you're gonna want to get your pan ready to steam them on the stove by putting some water in your pan and putting it on the stove and setting that dial to about medium to high heat. While you're waiting for that pan to warm the water up, you're gonna go ahead and flip the chicken for a second time. And once you see that pot beginning to steam, you can go ahead and begin adding your prepped vegetables so they can start to cook. Then I suggest stirring the vegetables together so they can soak up the moisture from the water. Once you feel like they've cooked some, you can definitely go ahead and turn the dial down to low heat so you do not overcook your vegetables. Now it's time to get the rice ready. You'll want to put a pot on medium to high heat depending on how much rice you are cooking. I am just doing 2 cups of rice, so we'll have 2 cups of water to put in the pot and begin to boil. So while you're waiting for the water to boil, you can mix up the vegetables and go ahead and flip the chicken for a third time. And as you can see, at this point, the chicken is really getting that nice golden brown color that you're looking for. Since the chicken is about done, you can turn the dial to a lower setting. And now that the water is boiling, I like to season the water with a little salt just to add some flavor to your rice. Like I said, depending on how much rice you are making, depends on how many cups of rice you will need. In this case, I'm just doing 2 cups of rice, pouring it straight into the boiling water. Once I've poured in the rice, I'll just stir it up a couple times, but then you'll want to remove the pot from the hot surface and put it onto a cooler surface for about 5 minutes. While you're waiting for the rice to settle, you can go ahead and stir the vegetables once again and go ahead and flip the chicken breast, I believe, for a final time. Once it's been about 5 minutes, you'll actually want to take a fork and fluff your rice, and then it'll be ready to serve. Okay, it's finally time to turn those burners off. We are finally done cooking, and look how good our meal looks. We are ready to get it prepped into our meal prepping containers. These are the ones that we like to use. So now it's time to assemble your meals one by one. With this particular meal, I like to start with the rice, like a bed of rice, and then the chicken on top. And then my other side pocket, I will put the vegetables in. And there you have it. To me, I just think it's so satisfying knowing that we have all these meals prepped for the rest of the week and that they are going to be full of nutrients and saving us money, and they just look so beautiful. After you've let the meals cool for about 10 minutes, you can put those lids on and they are ready to go and be put in the fridge and stored away for the week. Okay guys, so now that we're set for the week, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.